Okay, I've added the grains. So we've got that in there. Now we're going to, this is the best smelling part, by the way. We're going to get to where it'll sit for an hour. So you get this like soupy, grainy mix. You can see some of the rice hulls floating around in there. This is where all the magic happens. The sugar is extracted. All we're doing, this whole process, is making sugar water. That's the whole process. Once it goes into the fermenter, it's just yeast with sugar water. We happen to get our sugar water from malt. If we were making cider, the sugar water would be the juice. If we were making wine, grape juice. If we were making, what else? We could make ferment mead, honey. If you take honey and water and throw yeast in it, you're going to make mead, which is honey wine. The whole process, everything starts with yeast giving you a wine. So in this case, it's malt wine. So our sugar comes from the malt. And I'll explain more about that later. So that's all we're doing. We're just basically taking sugar from the grain. We're going to take that sugar, boil it to make sure that it's sterile, because you don't want any bacteria working in your fermenter. So you want to make sure it's sterile, and it cooks off the byproducts. And then you're just making sugar water, and then you throw yeast into it. All right, that's it for now. I'll come back on when we're draining the mash tun for the first time. We're going to do a little, something they call Vorlauf, which is just recirculating the mash in and of itself until it's running very clear. And because the grain itself will act as a filter bed, so we'll get really clear liquid out of it. You want to get as much, you want to get as clear a liquid as you can possibly get. All right, that's it for now.